style will take a little time to rehumanize, being a friend to yourself so you can be friend with someone else. All our truths, all our wonders, all here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Be here now. Some are thrilled, some are tired. Come with longing and desire. Come with hope and inner fire. All here now. No stars need to align. Don't even need to feel satisfied. Simply see what's real for a little while. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. 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 Be here now. Known as you are, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Known as you are, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Known as you are, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Known as you are, loved as you are, be as you are, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, 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 be here now. Be here now. Welcome yourself, your whole self here, being breathed, being healed, giving time no mind for a little while. No certain way you need to be, friend, I hope your heart is free. But if hearts are light or heavy, we're all here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, be here now. Breathing in, breathing out, right. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon if you're in the United States. Good evening if you're in the UK. We decided after a year of doing almost every Wednesday evening during the pandemic, we decided to switch it up and include some matinees in our schedule so that we could include our dear UK friends and European friends. So hope that you all are well. Please let us know where you're watching from. Hello, Gordon in Boulder and Carl in Maine. And that is really fun that you've got it up on YouTube on the big TV. That is the thing. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So pro tip, connect whichever one makes sense and works well with your TV and your sound system so that you can have the best experience in your home as we're coming to you. Good vibes, music. I've got some originals and covers from our home to yours today. We are just outside of Denver and supposedly in Colorado. We are about to have the biggest snowstorm that we have had here in 9 years. So bringing you some live music for the snowpocalypse. Wondering if you all are experiencing what you all are experiencing where you are. Hey, Lisa in Minnesota and Hans in Minnesota. Awesome. Good to see you all. We also like to make mention of, even though we are in all of these virtual spaces, especially so much over this past year, we like to take a moment to remember that we are connected to the land. So we acknowledge that even though we come to you just outside of Denver, Colorado, that isn't the whole story. Before this was called Denver, Colorado, this land belonged to the native tribes Cheyenne, Arapaho, Ute. And we honor them. We honor their reality. We honor their story and their culture and language. And we recognize all of the sacrifices that they have been forced to make. So we invite you to use this website, native-land.ca, if you would like to look up where you live and learn the tribes connected to the land that you inhabit. One of the reasons that it's important to me to mention this is simply because I'm very aware of the stories that shape our lives, and colonialism is not something that's just in history and a part of the past. Colonialism is something that continues to shape our lives today and continues to bring harm to our indigenous kin in this human family. So we always want to recognize that truth and that reality that's a part of what we're about here. So thank you for tuning in, y'all. Thanks for telling us where you are watching from. Hey, Toby, what's up? Good to see you. I just have a bunch of songs, like, I don't know, 16, 18 songs today. So we'll see how many I can get in. We're also especially thanking our patron community today, our community of possibility, for making these high quality productions possible. We need to grow this community. $5 or $10 a month to start. It might not sound like much, but it is significant for a creative life. I can assure you, it's really significant. This is a weird way to make a living, but when a creative path calls you, you have to get creative in how you make a living. So we would love for you to consider becoming part of our Patreon community today, if you so choose and if you're so moved. We are very grateful. So my friends, keep saying hello. Hello, Damien. Nice to see you here. Thank you for appreciating my voice. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for you. I'm just going to take a little sip. Let me know what you're enjoying this afternoon. I love to know what's up with you, even as I talk and sing away here, all right? Love to know who's here with me. So here's my song, Another Sunset. Another sunset and another sunrise. Each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, take a minute and go outside. Walking down the sidewalk on a chilly winter day, you see all the people. We're all trying to find our way. mamas with their children, a few dogs with their humans, sending out some good vibrations, make the world a kinder place for another sunset and another sunrise. Each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, yeah, take a minute and go outside. Listen to the children laughing, playing in the streets, recreate the whole world, so every child is this safe and free. Music maker on the corner, trees and flowers join the chorus, sing the songs of love's redemption, overflowing truth and beauty. For another sunset and another sunrise, each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, yeah, take a minute and go outside. Outside your house, out of your frame of mind, beyond your culture, your regular reason and rhyme, out under this big, big, expansive sky. For another sunset and another sunrise, each and every one is its own surprise. I believe it's good to be alive. All the wonders of this world, every glory unfurled. Take a minute and go outside. Yeah, yeah, take a minute and go outside. Yes, well, Hans says today is a great day to take a minute and go outside. Is it nice there in Minnesota? Are you all doing well? It's snowing here in Colorado. So I'm bringing you live music for whatever weather. As I was singing that song, I was wondering if y'all have seen any sunrises or sunsets lately. And then I was thinking about sunsets in our lives, sunrises in our lives, the in-between spaces. I would love to hear about any of that, y'all, if you cared to share and chat in the comments. Sometimes comments appear on my phone that do not appear on my desktop here. So, but I left it in the other room. So we'll see maybe if Jason is willing to grab that for me. He does so much already, like with the borders and running the sound, creating this experience for you. Thank you, love. And so I'm just bringing you all up on my phone to see if there's more folks here that I haven't had a chance to say hello to yet. So there we go. So 50s in Minnesota today. Good for you. That's wonderful. All right. We are inviting folks into our Patreon community of possibility today. Thank you so much to all of you who have already decided to become a part of this work that we do in the world as we openly offer all that we create. We openly offer and share it. We'd love for you. It is supportive, even if you're able to share this live stream. That is super supportive. So thank you for your comments and your reactions and your shares. It means a lot to us. All right, Gordon, I have your request on deck here. Gordon requested Wayfaring Stranger. This is on my Story Dwelling album. Oh, it's such a good, beautiful song, especially when we're in touch with the challenges of moving through life and living on this earth. I hope you enjoy. wayfaring stranger, while traveling through this world of woe. Yet there's no sickness, toil or danger in that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. And I know dark clouds will hang around me. I know my way is rough and steep, yet beautiful fields arise before me, where God's redeemed their vigils keep. I'm going there to see my mother. I know she'll greet me. She'll greet me when I'm done. Oh, I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I want to wear that crown of glory when I get home to that good land, yeah. I wanna shout salvation story in concert with the gospel band, yeah. I'm going back to see my Savior. I'm going back no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over home. I'm only going over You are so welcome, Gordon. And Hans is looking to put a playlist together of just different versions of Wayfaring Stranger. Yeah, every musician does. I love that about these songs that never get old. Just incredible. Okay, here's one of my own. Obviously, if you know it, please feel free to sing along at home. And hey, David, nice to see you here. I think that's Maryland. MD is for Maryland. Silver Spring. Yeah, you're so welcome for the music. Thanks for being here. Thanks for shares, y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate your support. Here's my song, Always Got Time for Love, which I'm hoping to record with your help and support when it's safe again to be in a studio and work with other musicians and an engineer and producer. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Oh, there's a time for everything under the sun, a time for every purpose on the earth. There's a time to be born and a time to die, a time to bless and a time to curse. Singing always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Oh, there's a time to savor beauty right now, a time for letting go of the hurt. There's a time to resist and a time to yield, and all the times to trust your worth. Singing always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Don't have to wait another day. No, the perfect time is right now. Don't be afraid of what they'll do or say. It's a practice, not a perfect how. Just let a little love in and out. Whoa. Singing always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Always got time for loving, yeah. Always got time for love. Always got time for love. Yeah. My philosophy is that all the times are times for love. So obviously, healthy boundaries are a part of that love. Letting love interfere is a part of living that love. Telling the truth is a part of that love. So next up, I am going to sing for you my newest song, Tell the Truth, or one of my newest songs. Oh, yes, Carl. Yes, that's right. That was your request. That's why it ended up on the set list tonight. So I'm glad that you popped up here. I would say it is one of my anthems, right? And definitely a practice, just like I wrote in that bridge there. It's a practice, not a perfect how. And it is about letting love in and out. So thank you all for loving on me today with your presence, your support with your shares. Those of you who are a part of our Patreon community, I'm going to sing a special cover for you to thank you for your kindness and generosity. But I wanted to do this Tell the Truth because it is a significant part of what I'm about in the world. Some of you know already that I don't only do concerts. Today is primarily a concert. I'm singing a bunch of songs and chatting it up with you, which is delightful. And I also do edutainment episodes that often focus on a social issue, and in those have calls to action for social justice, to be a part of the love that needs to manifest in this world through transformative justice. I also do my story dwelling episodes where I have a guest. We uplift other artists and activists. So supporting us has that ripple effect out into the lives of others. So we're just really, really grateful. And this song, I was doing significant amount of reading on by BIPOC authors, Black authors specifically, and thinking a bunch about the reality of white supremacy in our world, and wanting to raise consciousness around that, wanting to also encourage and inspire fellow whiteys, I like to say sometimes, to go ahead and admit the truth about this. Because once we do that, we can grow together, we can heal, but only if we are willing to face the truth. So here is my song, Tell the Truth. It is available as a Patreon exclusive download currently. Tell the truth, hallelujah. Oh, tell me the truth, truth and true, all the way down to the roots. Freedom is the bountiful fruit, so tell the truth. Ooh. What we've done wrong, don't care if you interrupt this song. Can't be hiding behind no shame. Yeah, I know you might be afraid, but it's the truth that sets us free, and it's for freedom we are free. If you want true unity, you gotta tell the truth. Ooh, tell the truth, hallelujah. Oh, tell me the truth, truer than true, all the way down to the roots. Freedom is the bountiful fruit, so tell the truth. Ooh. Oh yes, we shall overcome when we finally stop being numb to the gruesome reality of what white supremacy has done. Honesty, the best policy, especially with humility. If you want true unity, you gotta hear the truth. Truth, hallelujah. Oh, tell me the truth, truer than true, all the way down to the roots. Freedom is the bountiful fruit, so tell the truth. America, I sure love this land. Still gotta admit it's built on stolen land. A new day awaits for those who are awake. So wake up, for goodness sake. Niceties are gross and also fake. Saccharine, sweet, a bitter aftertaste. If you want true unity, you gotta face the truth. Hey, tell the truth, hallelujah. Oh, tell me the truth, truer than true, all the way down to the roots. Freedom is the bountiful fruit, so tell the truth, hallelujah. Oh, tell me the truth, truer than true, all the down to the roots. Freedom is the bountiful fruit, so tell the truth. Yeah, and I'm so grateful to so many of you who are on this journey with me of facing the truth and being about real healing in this world. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me, for being willing to be brave in that work. I am so, so grateful to you. All right. And if you would like to check out some of those episodes, they are on my YouTube channel, on my Facebook page under the videos. You can look for the Story Dwelling editions, where we are cultivating courageous, compassionate curiosity for ourselves and one another, recognizing the shaping nature of narrative. So we are about bringing all the fun and all of the juicy goodness and some real practical stuff to educate ourselves, to learn, to grow, to be a force, really, a community that is a tiny revolution of love in this world. So that is what we are about, y'all. And like I said, so grateful to all of you who already either have been patrons, are patrons currently, and we are so grateful to anyone who's able to be on this journey for any amount of time. We understand that things can shift and change, and we're just grateful for anyone who can be with us for as long as they are, for as long as you are. All right, I have your other request, Carl. This is a cover, so some of you might know it, so feel free to sing along at home. And again, please do share this video. That alone is super supportive, even if you can't do Patreon or the virtual tip jars. Just sharing is a great way to uplift our work and help us carry forward and continue it. So we're grateful. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills until the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm take my love, take it down. Climb a mountain and you turn around, and if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, will the landslide bring you down? Oh, the landslide bring you down. We have all been through so much this past year. I know it, and I want to name it. And I'm sure that at times it has felt scary with all of the things that we have built our lives around. Changing. Carl, thank you so much. I guess I hope that it continues to get better, right? With practice, with time, with things settling in, the voice. It's nice when that happens. So thank you for noticing that and naming that, my friend. Yes. Okay, so I do have a couple more covers, and then I'll get back to some originals. We also have coming up a couple of Irish traditional songs. One of them I have never performed before. Just have sung it for my vocal coach, and Jason's heard me, of course, but I would like to share with you a little poem that I wrote a while back as I was thinking about this unusual sort of journey, this journey of being a creative, of being an artist, and of sort of having to really rely on community. Thank you, Melissa. Nice to see you here today. It's just really weird and unusual to rely on fans and friends and family to support livelihood and projects for this work, but it is the way that it goes. So I would like to share this poem with you on being an artist. Being artist. Inner, compelling, unquenchable burning for true expression, honesty, beauty, vibrancy, for the interplay of light and shadows, of rhythms and tones, textures, textile and sonic. Breath in lungs, tongue touches roof of mouth, vocal cords part and close, open and fold, vocal cords and strummed chords, more than one, as one. Sacrifice and indebtedness, dismay and persistence, sometimes dry and sometimes soaked. It's not a profession, it's an existence, a way of being and sharing and living and loving, walking and waking in this world. How does artist continue to be in a world, in systems and structures that do not and cannot commodify her essence, nor capture and capitalize upon the pulse of her soul? The only answer I know to this, or one of the answers in that complex question, is a platform like Patreon, where Jason and I are so grateful for it. Back when we decided to quit our regular paycheck jobs and simply answer this call and not turn back, to hit the road, and all along the way relying on the hospitality and generosity of people who collaborated with us to create house shows and the like. We, even at that time, before Patreon existed, we thought about a CSA, community supported artistry, sort of based off the idea of community supported farmers or agriculture. And so we're grateful for Patreon because that is a really lovely way to bring people together, to support at, on the level that feels good for you and your budget and how you value these creations. A lot of what comes in our, you could call it CSA package is these live streams, these love streams online, which we started back in 2016. As a way to stay in touch with friends and fans and community around the country and the world that we had created. And so, as I said before, we make a variety of shows, from my concerts to my edutainment episodes focused on social justice and social action, my story-dwelling episodes uplifting artists and activists, my musical apothecary shows that are meditative. So we do a variety of things, and we'd love for you to be a part of this work. We believe it's hopeful, it's life-giving, and sending out vibrations of love into the world. So if you want to be a part of that, please check out Patreon. And we are so grateful. So I wanted to sing this cover called Kind and Generous to my patrons, if you are currently or you ever have been supporting and collaborating with us in some way. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity, your participation in the possibility of any of this happening at all. Thank you. La 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 Keep on giving. For your kindness, I'm in debt to you. And I never could have come this far without you. For everything you've done, you know I'm bound to thank you for it. La 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 la. Oh, I want to thank you for so many gifts you gave, the love, the tenderness. I want to thank you. right, giving it up for our Patreon community. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity, making it possible for us to do this work in the world, for creating these online productions, for uplifting other artists and activists, for bringing you edutainment episodes and story dwelling episodes. We could not do it without you. A lot of this is made possible by our own persistence and dedication and determination to live our calling and do that authentically. And a lot of it is made possible by our Patreon community. So we're inviting folks to become a part of our community of possibility today. Become a part of our tiny revolution of love. We are grateful and are continuing to work towards creating right livelihood in this work. So this is livelihood, and it is in addition creative projects. So as you feel led to become a part, we look forward to welcoming you. And like I said, if that's not possible for you, we understand. That is why we openly offer these out into the world, so our patrons are part of extending this gift. And so if money is not a way to fuel and to nourish this journey, that's okay. We really appreciate your shares and spreading the word, spreading the love. Okay, I have a cover for you, another cover, and then I'll have another original after this. But yeah, I was thinking about this song a few weeks ago, and I was like, I wonder about doing that one. So this is Woodstock by Joni Mitchell. And I'm just going to tune it up a tiny bit more so that it is a beautiful experience, right? We've got to do that. How are you all doing? Please continue to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. The only way I know that you are here is if you say hello in the comments, and that pops right up on my desktop here. Yeah, just want you to keep talking to me, okay? So I know that I am not alone here. I mean, I know I'm not alone here, but, this is part of the virtual online experience. I can connect with you when you say something in the comments. So, all right. I think we got it. Came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road. When I asked him, "Where are you going?" this he told me, "I'm going down to Yasgur's farm. Think I'll join a rock and roll band. I'll camp out on the land. I'll try and set my soul free. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Then can I walk beside you? I have come here to lose the smog, and I feel just like a cog in something turning. Or maybe it's the time of year, or maybe it's the time of man, and I don't know who I am, but life's for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, and we to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time I got to Woodstock, there were 500,000 strong. Everywhere there were songs and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Yeah, that's a cool song, right? Keith, I am so glad you made it today. You know, one of the reasons that we wanted to do afternoon shows for American time zones is so our UK friends could join in the fun. So I'm really happy to see you here. Y'all, Keith is super supportive of us. He helps. When my Being Breathed EP came out, when the Dance of the Deep EP came out in collaboration with the 9 Beats Collective, Keith was the one to make sure it got on all the digital platforms for downloads and streaming and all of that. So he's awesome and gently nudges me time to time to remind you all where you can find that music. So some of it's unrecorded, and that's partly why we're building our Patreon community today, so that once it's safe again, we have some resources to record more of my songs. But in the meantime, the stuff that is available and recorded and online, you can find that at Spotify or Apple Music, Amazon Music. What are the other options? Bandcamp. Yeah, so please do feel free to enjoy those. Thank you, Paul, for the compliment. Nice to see you here. All right, here's an older song from my Story Dwelling album. This year we are celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Story Dwelling album. That's how long the idea and the word has meant a lot to me. That is the name of the album, of my talk show, and the practice I invite people into. So this was written for a family I really love, and it's a really sweet song. So here's Rosebud. Baby, hear the loons sing their lullaby, love songs on the water. Now don't you cry. Mama will always hold you tight. Listen to the loons sing their lullaby. Baby, hear the waves on the shore. No matter what the tide, you can be sure Daddy is loving you more and more. Listen to the waves on the shore. sleep sweetly, lullaby. Rosebud, baby blue day, this is your sleep sweetly, lullaby. Baby, hear the paddling canoes, sounds like the water is oh so smooth. Someday we'll go and glide neath the moon. Listen to the paddling canoes. Baby, hear the silence of the lake. You are just as quiet now, don't you wake. 'Cause if there's a storm or constant calm, I'll still be with you to sing you this song. Listen to the silence of the lake. Rosebud, baby blue day, this is your sleep sweetly, lullaby. Rosebud, baby blue day, this is your sleep sweetly, lullaby. This is your sleep sweetly, lullaby. Rosebud from the Story Dwelling album. Paul, welcome home then. That sounds like a big deal. Surgery is always a big deal. So I hope that you came through, and I hope that the music is medicinal for you as you recover. Thanks for allowing us to be a part of your recovery today. Yeah, I hope this is a great welcome home for you. All right, here is, well, okay. Sometimes I think that songs are traditionally from Ireland, and then I learned that they were maybe Scottish originally. But this next song is originally Scottish, but it has been, actually the words are originally Scottish and the tune is English, I think. Some of these songs it's hard to fully know, so sometimes I just go off of what Wikipedia says. Yeah, but it's a beautiful song, and I noticed that so many of these songs are about someone going away, and that ache and that longing. And I know that a lot of us are experiencing that ache and that longing of missing dear ones, missing loved ones in this time of pandemic. But we are getting through it. I'm seeing more and more of my friends post that they're getting the vaccine, so I'm grateful for that. I actually have my second shot scheduled for Wednesday. And a couple people have told me that since I had such a horrible experience in reaction to my first shot, that it could be that I had COVID before. And so the antibodies can make a harsher, So hey, Doug, happy to see you here. Glad you found us over here. Yeah, welcome. All right, so here is a beautiful old song. And even though I have learned that it might not be an Irish traditional, it is a nod of my head to St. Patrick's Day coming up. It is from that general part of the world. The water is wide, I cannot cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, there is a ship, and she sails the sea. She's loaded deep, as deep can be, but not so deep as the love I'm in. I know not how I sink or swim. Oh, love is handsome, love is fine, the sweetest flower when first it's new. But love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like summer dew. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall row. My love and I, and both shall row. My love and I. Oh, Keith, The Water is Wide performed at your wedding. That is so beautiful. There are a bunch of different lyrics to that song, so I'm curious what lyrics you used. If you used "O Whaley, O Whaley" or the version I just did. Oh, what a lovely memory. I love how music can do that for us, right? Just transport us back to a beautiful memory. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you so much for being here, you all. Thanks for your shares. I've got another Irish traditional coming up. This is one I've never, ever performed before. So naturally, I'm a bit nervous about it. Oh, Danny boy. And I don't know if they're watching today, but Frank and Maggie, I'm thinking of you all as I sing this song today, thinking of your son, who I never had a chance to meet, but he has touched my life with his music and his spirit, and we're so grateful to know you all. So here it goes. I'm gonna give it a shot. inside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley is hushed and white with snow. And I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But if he come and all the roses dying, and I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall feel the soft dew tread above me, and then my grave will warmer, sweeter be. For you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall rest in peace until you come to me. And I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, my Danny boy, I love you so. Oh, Danny boy, thought to pull that out in recognition of St. Patrick's Day coming up. Curious if you have any St. Patrick's Day plans? Obviously, probably not the plans that one might normally have on a St. Patrick's Day. I suppose since it's been over a year since we all went into quarantine, I suppose this is the second St. Patrick's Day that we have not been able to perhaps observe as one might like to. But I was going to do a show on Wednesday, but then my second vaccine shot was scheduled for Wednesday, and so that's why I decided to sing a bunch of songs today and do a matinee, see if we could capture a few more folks to enjoy this LOVEstream. Help us do that, if you will, by just sharing, if you feel up to it, sharing this on your wall. I have several more songs for you. I made quite a long set list today. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. It is a beautiful song, Oh Danny Boy, and tricky to sing, but worth it. Really, really worth it. Alan, hi, nice to see you here. Plant some green. I did wear green today, partly for St. Patrick's Day coming up and also for growth, because we are inviting folks to help us grow and build this community of possibility through our Patreon. So grateful to all of you who are a part already, making these productions possible, along with our audacious determination, dedication, persistence, and perseverance. Nobody pays us to do this, so we are seeking to create right livelihood with all of you helping. Which is totally a weird way to make a living, but it's the way for us as creatives. So thank you so much for your love, your generosity, your support, whether that's through Patreon, the virtual tip jars, or simply sharing and uplifting. We're grateful for your partnership. Hey, Steve, nice to see you watching on YouTube. I am so glad the feed is clear there. That is good to hear. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So whichever one works the best with your TV and sound system is awesome. Okay, how about a song that honors the pain of life, honors the things that are challenging and troublesome and painful, and we're looking for truth in the midst of lies, light in the midst of darkness, goodness in the midst of even in the bad. So thanks for being here, y'all. We've wondered and wondered what to do, wanting so much more, but aimless and confused. Healing takes time, and we've tried enough rhymes, we've danced enough rhythms to know a change in the wind or a curve in the road eventually, inevitably shows. To hold on, you have to let go. To let go, you have to hold on. Trusting that maybe it might be, hopefully it's true, that even in the bad there's a good coming. Even in the hurtful lies there's some helpful truth. Even in the dark there's a light shining through. Even in the bad there's a good coming. Handled, abandoned, and bruised, expecting true love, getting only abuse. Violence on the mind when you're ashamed enough times, searing mistrust on the heart. But I'll set my intention, steady my gaze. Forgiveness calls, but is it too late? Hosanna, 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 Hosanna. Praying for rescue, redemption. I need to know right now that even in the bad there's a good coming. Even in the hurtful lies there's some helpful truth. Even in the dark there's a light shining through. Even in the bad there's a good coming. Even in the bad. That is one song that we do have live acoustic, solo acoustic recording of, but a song I would love to do a full band studio recording of one of these days when we are able to grow and have the resources to do so once that it is safe to do so after this pandemic is over. So sometimes I create exclusive recordings for my patrons. Tell the Truth would be an example of that. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Gordon. I appreciate that. All right. I'll share a poem with you leading into this next song, On the Other Side. Because, my friends, we are getting to the other side of this pandemic. We're getting there. We've been persevering through this painful season. That's not breath spray. It's called Singer's Extra Strength. It's a spray that helps me sing. It keeps things clear. All right. So leading into this song, I'll share a poem with you. Persevere the severe seasons, the times of being torn to pieces. You'll surely come out alive, lighter, the wilt, the withered gone, severed. Days dim and dreary may soon be days to take less seriously, so tremble and tumble through your hell. The fire makes you fierce as itself. A life lived alive is brim with surprise. What did you expect? Twists take over your list. Success, suspect. Life may tease and chide as mere lender, because the deepest breaths can't outlast death. All passes. Savor passing through. This is the sublime surrender. There is peace, it's settled and done. Healing comes and I've come through. Though there's doubt, there's fear, it'll all come back again, overcome me again, but I've come through, and I'm on the other side of this, I'm on the other side of this, I'm on the other side. Ready to be clear, ready to be kind. Forgiveness is a choice, and freedom her companion. So I walk on and on and on. No need to hurry away and hide. Steady on, head held high. 'Cause now I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the other side. At times the winds abandoned my sails, so I tired, I got so tired. Many times I've tried and failed, so I tried and tried and tried. And now I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the tears to get to the other side. Finally reach the other side. And now I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the other side of this. I'm on the other side. Yes. I threw my pick down on the floor and then I was like, why did I do that? I'm going to need it for the next song. On the other side, my friends, I'll tell you a little secret. Some of you know this already. When I wrote that song, I was not on the other side, but I sang it as though it were true, believing that I might get there one day in that process, that painful process of healing. Isn't that interesting? It's one of those ironies of life that healing is painful, but we must go through it to release the pain or to learn to live with absence or whatever it might be. I believe we are nearly to the other side of this pandemic. Thank you so much for so many of you who have been with me through it, showing up to these live streams, sharing them, inviting your friends to listen as well. We are in this together apart. We're enduring this, moving through it. We each have our own challenges and unique experiences of it, and yet we are all experiencing it together. Hey, Dan, what's up? Nice to see you here. All right. This next song, One Heart, I wanted to do it specifically to invite you to Story Dwelling on Tuesday. It is at an unusual time. It's a matinee in American time zones. So Keith and my other UK pals, you can join us on Tuesday as well if you like. It will be 9 p.m. for you, so a later show. My friend Bruce Reyes Chow is going to join us. He is so cool, y'all. I really appreciate him. I've gotten a chance to collaborate with him. I've done artist in residencies in his community before. He is in Northern California. He's a kindness enthusiast, and I've been reading his book, In Defense of Kindness. Tuesday is his new book release day, so we are going to have a little party together. We're going to celebrate. Please come back and join the same online virtual spaces, my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. I will obviously sing a few songs for you related to the topic of kindness, One Heart being one of those songs. And Bruce will share with us why he wrote this book. He'll share with us from his story, and together we will practice story dwelling, cultivating courageous, compassionate curiosity, and taking an inner posture of deeply listening. If you value and love kindness, and I think a lot of you here do really value kindness, you know that it has power to change lives and change the world. But sometimes it can be discouraging, can't it? In this world, the political climate, the division that is in our nation, sometimes it's hard to believe that kindness can win the day. But I believe, my friends, that it can. I really do believe it. And I believe part of why I believe this is because kindness is not niceness. Niceness glosses over. Niceness is saccharine sweet with a bitter aftertaste. But kindness is not niceness. Kindness tells the truth. Kindness shows up even when it's challenging. Kindness is not your fair weather friendship or something like that. Kindness endures. Kindness is badass. And so I'm really excited to have this conversation with Bruce. I've been reading the book In Defense of Kindness. It's candid, it's funny. I had no idea that you could like talk about kindness practically in meetings. He's talking about how you can be kind in the public sphere. So he talks about politics, and he also is an activist. So he talks about kindness when showing up for protests. Kindness in your family, kindness in your workplace. He just breaks it down chapter by chapter. It's really easy to read, and I find it really encouraging, really inspiring. Things that he names as acts of kindness and presence and showing up for one another. So I wanted to sing One Heart in honor of that, and as an invitation to you all to come on Tuesday. So let's see, I have to remember the time zone. So 2 o'clock Mountain, so that's 1 o'clock Pacific, Paul, 1 o'clock for you in California, and 9 o'clock for those of you in the UK. So this is my song, One Heart, because I do believe we are all interconnected for better or for worse. We are in this together. There's a thread that's holding our hearts, suspended in the atmosphere. It can take a little while for some of us to get the direction clear. But once in a while I can recognize a heart undeniably connected to mine, 'cause we are one. The kind and wise, they show the good we do for someone else is best for our own selves. But once in a while you might feel all alone, then please reach out your hand to me. I hope that I can show we are one. We are one, for better or for worse, my friends. Sometimes people talk about that like it's all, like daisies and wildflowers and butterflies and unicorns and rainbows. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it is that lovely, living interconnected. But more so, I see it as a call to take care, to take care of our neighbors, take care of one another, be there for each other. Thank you, Gordon. Appreciate that. All right, so a few more songs here. starting to wind down, but story dwelling is one of the things, the story dwelling episode that I invited you to on Tuesday, that is one of the things that you all, my patron community, supports. And so as you support us, you help us support other activists and artists in the world. And so that's what we're about. We're in this together. All right, here's my song, Light Will Find Us. Follow the flow of freedom. Hold the hand of hope. Learn the lead of love. Trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Goodness grows in the ground on which we crawl or walk or run or dance. Nourish her with gratitude, sharing together the abundant fruits. We will follow the flow of freedom, hold the hand of hope, learn the lead of love, trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Wherever we roam, kindness frees the soul, chained in fear and pain from long ago. Grace embraces all despair, walk out unbound into the open air. We will follow the flow of freedom, hold the hand of hope, learn the lead of love, trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Wherever we roam, we're gonna roam around a little bit, like gentle streams persistent on a strong and stony mountain. Currents of compassion move and cut the deepest grooves. The human heart's got a fire from our source who made us equal and free. Radiate that warmth and light and liberate the new humanity. We will follow the flow of freedom, hold the hand of hope, learn the lead of love, trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. We will follow the flow of freedom, hold the hand of hope, learn the lead of love, trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Trust and the light will find us wherever we roam. Yeah, come on. Well, as we are winding down, I have 3 more songs for you. This next one is one I don't think I've ever done on a live stream before. It's a very simple song. I think of it as kind of an old folk song, even though it's mine. And I don't have any really old folk songs, you know. Kind of old, but not like really, really old. So, oh gosh. Thank you all so much for being here with me today. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm grateful for you. I also wanted to say, even though we are very much highlighting this invitation to be a part of our Patreon community of possibility, this tiny revolution of love, I also consider you part of that community, even if you are not able to be on my Patreon. Someone once told me they felt guilty for watching the shows since they couldn't contribute because of the financial situation they were in. And I was like, no, that is why we openly offer these. That is why we restream. That is why we are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, because we want to share the goodness of music with the world. We want to do that. And that is why this is a tiny revolution of love. That is why Patreon is a small act of resistance, because those of you who are able to be a part of it, you're helping us offer this gift to the world. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your shares. All of the ways that you are a part of this work and participating in it and collaborating with us. All of that is good and beautiful, and we value it and cherish your presence. Whether or not you are able to be a part of Patreon or pitch in the virtual tip jars, the contributions that are made, they're all significant. They all matter. They're all a part of this. I tell you what, Jason and I lived on the road long enough that $5 a month is going to go a long way. $10 a month is going to go a long way with us, because we are creative. And again, I said before, this is a weird way to make a living. But when a creative path chooses you and you really have no other alternative, this is what you do, you know? I actually have advised people to not go into music if it's not the case that music has so gotten into them that they have to do it. Because the systems and structures in this culture and society make it so challenging and so difficult. So you really have to have this inner impulse that you cannot resist, this path and this calling. So I actually advise people, if they're able to do something else, then that's probably the better choice for them. But I'm not. There's nothing else for me. This is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm on the planet to do. So thank you for your support in it. This next song is a simple, little, repetitive song. I feel like it belongs in the folk genre because of that. You'll see what I mean, because you might be able to catch on quickly and sing along. It's it's called May Peace Embrace, and it is my hope for you and for me as we share this planet together, as we walk in this world, navigating this pandemic, all of it. And Paul, you are very welcome. Thanks for being here and pitching in with your presence, just commenting and creating this experience with us. We appreciate you. All right, so here's a simple little song of hope. May peace embrace. Peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace us all as we embrace each other. May peace embrace, may peace embrace. Us up as we lift up each other. Let love lift us up as we lift up each other. Let love lift us up as we song as we dance with each other. May grace be our song as we dance with each other. May grace be our song as we dance with each other. May grace be our song. May grace be our song. May hope keep us strong as we stand with each other. May hope keep us strong as we stand with each other. May hope keep us strong as we stand with each other. May hope keep us strong. May hope keep us strong. Melissa, thank you for that kind word. I really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. 2 more songs, y'all. I've got one Irish traditional and then the song that I most often end my shows with. And here's one that I totally thought was a traditional Irish song, The Parting Glass. It is. And then I looked it up on Wikipedia and it said it's like Scottish or something, but it's been so common in Ireland that it's taken on a little bit of an Irish character or flavor, I guess. What are y'all up to for St. Patrick's Day? Are you chilling? I am scheduled to get my second vaccine shot on Wednesday, and I had such a terrible reaction to the first one that I decided to not plan on doing anything necessarily that day or the day after. But I learned that the reason I might have had such a bad reaction to the first one is I possibly might have already had COVID. Which would make sense to me. Actually, I had a negative test when I wasn't feeling well back in the fall. But sometimes those are inaccurate. So who knows? Perhaps I did. All right. Paul, that's a good idea. I agree. I would like to record that song. That's a good idea. I'm glad you love it. All right, so there is on my YouTube channel, if you're there or if you want to check it out later, there is a 2016 unplugged recording of me singing The Parting Glass. And I bring it out at least once a year. I probably should do it more often than that, but I have to reteach myself how to play it every year. So I hope that you enjoy. And once again, please feel free to share. Even though we only have 2 more songs left, some folks might enjoy the playback. I certainly hope so. All right, I think we're good. Of all the money e'er I've had, I've spent it in good company. Of all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I cannot recall. So feel to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades e'er I have, they are sorry for my going. going away, and all the sweethearts ere I have, they'd wish me one more day to stay. And since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. And since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. All right. Oh, wow. Gordon, I'm happy to hear that you're getting your vaccine, but also I'm so sorry to hear that it's a slow recovery. I know it's varied, been different experiences for everyone, so I wish you well. I wish you well-being and a good recovery. All right. Thanks again, you all. This has been an amazing couple of hours. Thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for popping in, for saying hello. Once again, thanks for all of your love and support, making this work in the world possible, sharing the life-giving, medicinal goodness of music. It is my life, and I believe that it is life, and it matters. So thank you. All right. Thanks for the finger snaps too. That's awesome. All right. And hopefully we'll see you Tuesday for Story Dwelling, and keep in touch. Connect to our website as well if you want to be on our email list. Connect to the Live Online with Heatherlyn Facebook group if you want regular updates, or make sure you turn on notifications for the Heatherlyn Music page if you don't want to miss a show, or you always want to know what's available as we are creating them. All right, so hopefully we'll see you Tuesday, and really appreciate you. Hey Jay, I'm glad you caught it. We have one more song, and then you can play back if you want to, my friend. I'm so happy you're here. Better late than never, always. So here is my song of best wishes for you and yours this weekend. Peace ever, joy ever following you, light ever, love ever radiating through. Hope ever, faith ever strengthening you, life ever, breath ever nourishing you. And everywhere you go, may you always be home. And everyone you meet be messengers of peace. Let your light shine through. worship, affection surrounding you. Much love, you all. Take care. Take care of yourselves and one another. The deepest, truest peace to you and to yours. Much love. Thanks again. See you next time.